everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Flodesk subscriber and add-in segment on Jotform submission. So I am using Flodesk to manage all my leads, and I've also created a lead gen form to generate leads with the help of Jotform. Now my objective is that whenever a new lead will be generated by submitting that same form, I want to add that same lead as a subscriber in Flodesk into a particular segment. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between Jotform and Flodesk, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So Pabbly Connect works on two principles, trigger and action. So in trigger, we are going to take Jotform, and in action, we are going to take Flodesk. And we will connect all of them with the help of Pabbly Connect to automate this entire process without any coding or programming skills. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create a subscriber in Flodesk and add that subscriber to a particular segment whenever a form will be submitted in Jotform. So basically, I have multiple businesses for which I am using Flodesk to manage all my leads. And recently, I have started a new event management company with a name as Sparkle Events. So I have created a lead form in order to generate the leads. Now I want that whenever a lead will be generated by submitting this form, then automatically that lead should be added as a subscriber in Flodesk. And because this lead is for my event management company, so I want to add this lead in a particular segment that will be Sparkle Events. Okay, now I'm going to create an automation for this entire process because we are not going to do it manually every time. Therefore, we are going to use Pabbly Connect to set up a connection between Jotform and Flodesk. So this is the home page of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by tapping this URL pabbly.com/connect. After coming over here, we will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So basically, with the help of Pabbly Connect, we can set up connection between multiple applications, and that too without any coding or programming skills. Now here, if you are an existing user, you can directly click on this sign in button. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, because I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. This is the all apps section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created. And we can also create different folders over here to save our workflows accordingly. Now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Create Flodesk subscriber and add-in segment on Jotform submission. So after giving this name, here I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So I have created a folder with the name as automations for lead management. So I will select this particular folder, and in this way, by creating multiple folders, you can save your workflow separately. Now after doing this, let's click on create. As we have done that, we can see that two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts or the principles on which the entire automation works. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's suppose we are going to take Jotform in our trigger and Flodesk in our action, and we want that whenever a form will be submitted by a lead in Jotform, automatically in the response we want to add that same lead as a subscriber in Flodesk. Okay, so here we can clearly see that action is following what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the lead is generated by form submission in Jotform, then only it is added as subscriber in Flodesk, otherwise not. So after understanding the concept of trigger and action, let's start creating the workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application. Now here I have created a lead form in Jotform. I want that whenever the form will be submitted, I want to capture the response in Pabbly Connect. So here we are going to select our trigger application as Jotform. So whenever the response will be captured, immediately the workflow is going to trigger. Therefore, we have selected our trigger application as Jotform. Now we have to select the trigger event as well. So what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or start. So new response will be our trigger event over here, because we want that whenever the response will be captured from Jotform, then we want the response over here, and with that response, the workflow should instantly trigger. Now, as we have done that, we can see that a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. We have to follow these instructions step by step very carefully to connect our Jotform account with Pabbly Connect. So first of all, let us copy this webhook URL because it is going to play a very important role in order to set up the connection between Jotform and Pabbly Connect. It will act as a bridge for sending the data from Jotform towards Pabbly Connect. So we have copied that, and now I'm going to take you towards my Jotform account. So first of all, you have to select the form which you want to connect. I have already selected that. Now we will go towards settings section. Under settings, we will find the option of integrations from the left side. So we will select that. After coming on integrations, here we have to search for webhooks. So we will select that. Now, because we want to set up a connection between Jotform and Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook, therefore we have to select webhook option over here, and we have to paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect in this particular field. After doing this, we will click on complete integration. And with this easy process, our connection between Jotform and Pabbly Connect is successful. So now my lead form is connected with Pabbly Connect. And when we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission so that the response could be captured. And how we are going to do that? By submitting a form in Jotform. So this is the form which we have already connected with Pabbly Connect. Now we have to go towards the publish section over here. And this is the shareable link of the form. So we will simply copy this link and I'm going to open it in a new tab. And now the form is open in front of us. So I am going to make a test submission over here by entering the details and submitting this form. So because I'm doing a test submission just to capture the response, therefore I'm going to enter all the dummy details over here for now. So let's start with the name. So let's say the name of the lead which is submitting this form is dummy. Now I'm going to enter the last name. So I'm going to enter lead as the last name, dummy lead. Now I'm going to enter a random email address. dummylead3607@pabblytudes.com. This is the email of the lead. And now I'm going to enter a random phone number. Okay. Now I'm going to click on submit. The form is submitted, and as soon as the form is submitted, let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. We will wait for a few seconds and we can see that yes, quickly we have received the response. So this is the webhook URL through which we have connected Jotform and Pabbly Connect. This is the username of my account. Okay, this is submission ID of the form. Here we have all other details as well. The details of the user who has submitted this form. This means that our connection between Jotform and Pabbly Connect is perfectly successful. So now whenever a form will be submitted by a lead in Jotform, we are going to receive the response of that form immediately in Pabbly Connect. Now our objective is to add the lead which is generated through form submission as a subscriber in Flodesk. So we are using Flodesk to manage our leads. Therefore, I want to add a subscriber over here. Okay, so we are going to move forward towards action step and we are going to select Flodesk in our action application. After selecting this, we have to move towards our action event as well. So our action event over here will be create or update subscriber first of all. So first of all, we are going to add this subscriber in Flodesk. Then we are going to further add the subscriber in a particular segment. So first of all, let's click on connect. Now we have to click on this add new connection to build a new connection with Flodesk account. But in case if you already have an existing connection, you can also select existing connection option over here. Now we have to click on connect with Flodesk. After giving the details of login credentials, we have to move forward and we have to now, because Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Flodesk account, so we have to click on allow. So it is 100% safe. Okay, so we have clicked on allow and we can see that our authorization has become successful. Now with this, we can see that Flodesk is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So we will move forward. Here we have to enter the details in these fields to create a subscriber. First of all, it is asking us that what field you want to use in order to create the subscriber. We have two options over here, subscriber ID or email. So we have received email in our response of Jotform, which will be automatically unique each time. So because we are going to receive unique emails from different leads, therefore we are going to select email over here as field type. Now it is asking us field value. So we have selected email as our field. So we have to provide a value for that field as well. So we will simply enter the email address through which we want to create the subscriber. Okay, and we have received all the details from Jotform response. So we will simply map the data over here. Now mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here our previous step is given, and when we will scroll down, here are all the details. So we want to map the email. Let's select that and it is mapped. So when we have mapped this email, it has become dynamic. This means that it is going to replace with each and every new response. So now whenever we are going to receive a new lead form submission in Jotform, automatically the email of the lead is going to be replaced in this field with the new email of that new lead. But in case if we will enter the data manually over here by typing or by copy and pasting, then it would have become static and then it is not going to replace with each and every new response. Therefore, to automate the entire process, we use mapping. Now in the same manner, we will simply map the first name. Okay, last name as well. So the last name is lead. Now it is asking us send opt-in confirmation emails to subscriber, whether you want to send any kind of opt-in confirmation emails to your subscribers or not. So here I'm going to select no. Now if you want, you can also provide other details such as company name if you have received that in the response, but because I have not received that and also it is not mandatory, so I'm going to ignore this field for now. I will simply map the mobile number. Okay, done. Let's click on save and send test request button. And we can see that we have received the response. In the response, we have received multiple details. Along with these details, we have also received the status of the subscriber is active and also the ID of the subscriber. This means that the subscriber is added in Flodesk. So let's go and check. First of all, I'm going to go towards all subscriber section. And yes, we can find that our lead is automatically added over here as a subscriber with the same email and the name. Okay, and the status is active. Now our objective is to add the subscribers which we are receiving from Jotform response into a particular segment. So these are all my segments which I have in Flodesk. I want to add the subscriber in this particular Sparkle event segment because these subscribers are for my event management company. Okay, so I'm going to add the subscriber in this segment. For that we have to add one more action step over here. Let's click on this add action step button. Now once again we are going to select Flodesk as our action application. And we will select our action event as add existing subscriber to a segment. Okay, let's click on connect. Now we will go with the existing connection only as we have already built a connection earlier. So let's click on save. And now it is asking us two options, subscriber email and the selected segments. So we have to enter the email address of the subscriber to add it in the segment. So first of all, we will simply map the subscriber email. Now the next is segments. So we have multiple segments as I've already told you. So among these segments, I want to add the subscriber in Sparkle event. So we will select that. In the same manner, you have to select the particular segment in which you want to add your subscribers which you are receiving from Jotform. Okay. Now we are going to click on save and send test request button. And we can see that here we have received the response, and once again in the response we have received the ID. So let's go and check whether the subscriber is added in Flodesk segment or not. So this is our segment. I'm going to open my segment. And we can see that yes, we have another subscriber over here with the same email dummy_lead3670@pabblytunes.com. This is the same lead which we have received from Jotform. This means that our connection between Jotform and Flodesk is perfectly successful. So let's check this connection whether it is running fine or not. I'm once again going to copy the link of the Jotform and I'm going to open it in a new tab. And now with all the new details, I'm going to submit another form. And as soon as we will do that, we will see that automatically without any manual efforts, the lead which is submitting this form will be added as a subscriber in Flodesk and will also be added into a particular segment. Okay. So here I'm going to give the name, let's say test lead, email address, testlead3890@pabblytunes.com, and here a random phone number. Let's click on save, and here we can see that the form is submitted. So let's go and check quickly whether this lead is added as a subscriber in Flodesk or not. So here we will go back, and yes, in the all subscriber section we can see that yes, recently a new subscriber is added over here with the same name test lead and the same email. Now we'll go towards segments. I'm going to open my segment as Sparkle events, and here we can see that yes, the same subscriber is added into this particular segment. This means that our workflow is running perfectly fine. So let's just quickly summarize what we have done over here in our workflow. We have taken very simple steps, trigger and actions. In trigger we have taken Jotform, and in action we have taken Flodesk and once again Flodesk. And we have connected all of them with the help of Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever we are going to receive a new response from Jotform, automatically the person who has submitted the response will be added as a subscriber in Flodesk, and then automatically without any manual efforts, the same subscriber will be added into a particular segment which we have selected. Okay, so in the same manner you can connect your Jotform and Flodesk in order to add the subscribers automatically whenever a new form will be submitted. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends, and also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.